As you start adding multiple tracks into your session, you run the risk of clipping your main output. In fact, it is possible that all of your tracks show no clipping, yet all tracks collectively are loud enough to clip the main output. This session shows this exact scenario. In Pro Tools 11 and later, you can show the output meters in the toolbar, which can help you gauge whether or not you are clipping the main output. But a better way to monitor and control your output levels is to use a master fader. To create a master fader, go Tracks, New, and then choose Stereo, Master Fader. Most of the time, the master fader will automatically assign itself to your main output, but it is a good idea to check and make sure that the output of your tracks matches the assignment of your master fader. Master faders can be assigned to other outputs and buses in a project, but that is a discussion for another time. Let's play back this session and watch the meters on the master fader. As you can see, even though the individual tracks never clipped, this session was clipping collectively. A master fader can easily address this problem by turning the fader down. A master fader can also be used to process the audio on your main output. The inserts on the master fader allow you to add plugins in order to do this processing. For example, you may want to make your session overall brighter or darker with an EQ, or add overall compression to the whole song. You can do this by adding a plugin to one of these inserts that will allow you to perform the processing you would like to do. It is important to know that a master fader is unique in that the fader controls the level before it goes through its own inserts. Faders on all other tracks in Pro Tools will control the level after the inserts. Nevertheless, the meter on a master fader will show the level of the audio following your last plugin in your insert section. So if you are using the master fader inserts, it is important to make sure the audio isn't clipping before it goes through any plugins. You can check this by bypassing any plugins on your master fader and playing back the loudest parts of your session. It is also important to realize that adding inserts to the master fader while you are still recording tracks is discouraged. This is because plugins on a master fader can add latency to your performance. Also, the latency that plugins create on a master fader are not factored in when Pro Tools adjusts the placement of recorded clips due to plugin processing. Nevertheless, if you have plugins on your master fader and want to continue tracking, you can temporarily remove them from the signal chain without losing their settings by making them inactive. Make a plugin inactive by right-clicking on it and choosing Make Inactive.